You open your phone 10 seconds in and suddenly your life feels smaller. Someone's on vacation, someone got promoted, someone looks happier than you've felt in weeks. And just like that, without anyone saying a word to you, you feel like you're falling behind. If you've ever closed an app feeling worse than before you opened it, this is for you. Why does scrolling for just a few minutes make your own life feel so unimpressive? You know, logically, that what you're seeing isn't the full picture. So why does it still hurt? The answer isn't about willpower, it's about how your brain is wired to evaluate itself. Psychologists describe this through something called social comparison theory, the idea that humans naturally measure their own worth by comparing themselves to others. It's not a flaw, it's a built-in survival mechanism. But research shows that on social media, this comparison becomes distorted. You're not comparing your full life to their full life, you're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. And the pressure doesn't stop there. Culture constantly tells us that success should be visible, the trip, the achievement, the glow up. So when your life doesn't look like a highlight reel, it's easy to feel like you're doing something wrong, even though everyone, including the people you're comparing yourself to, has moments they never post. There's also a chemical layer to this. Every time you see something that triggers envy or admiration, your brain releases small amounts of dopamine and cortisol, a mix of desire and stress. Over time, this repeated cycle can affect mood regulation and even sleep, especially if scrolling happens right before bed when your brain is least equipped to process these emotional spikes. This is why some people feel this more intensely than others. If your sense of self-worth is already a little fragile, or if you tend to seek external validation, your brain becomes more sensitive to these comparisons. It's not that you're insecure. It's that your mind is searching for reassurance in a space that's designed to make you feel like you need more. Often, this pattern connects to something older. Maybe you grew up being compared to a sibling, a classmate, or a cousin who seemed to have it all together. Your brain learned early that your value was measured against someone else. Social media doesn't create that wound, it just reopens it again and again every time you scroll. But here's the shift. The fact that you notice these comparisons means you're self-aware, not weak. Recognizing the pattern is the first step most people never even take. And what looks like insecurity is often just an unmet need for genuine connection, something a screen was never going to fully provide anyway. So if you've ever felt behind after a few minutes of scrolling, you're not failing at life. You're responding exactly the way millions of people do to a system that's built to make comparison feel constant and inevitable. Your life was never meant to be measured against someone else's highlight reel. The version of you living quietly, offline, unfiltered, that's the one that actually counts. Do you ever catch yourself comparing your life to what you see online? Drop a in the comments if this hit close to home. If you want to build a healthier relationship with social media and self-worth, we've put together a simple guide on breaking the comparison cycle. Links in the description if you want to check it out.